Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Psychosin Psychoanalysis. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new album, well the second album by the brand new band from the one only Logan Mader, previously of Machine Head and Soulfly, Once Human, and their new album Evolution. Sorry, I forgot what the title of it was. Is this as good as their first album, The Life I Remember? Is it better? Well, let's give it a listen. Evolution is the second album from Logan Mader's new group, Once Human. Now, if you're wondering who Logan Mader is, he's one of the original members of Soulfly and Machine Head as well, writing such classics as Davidian and Bleed with Soulfly. This is a new band. They released an album a few years ago, which was really rather good. Admittedly, its title has gone completely out of my head, but anyway, it was a couple of years ago. It scored them a big tour as main support for Fear Factory, and this is the new album, Evolution. As I said, it's come out on Ear Music, as their previous album did, and it's a continuation of the sound they cultivated on their debut album, which was really rather good, if a little bit sort of, I don't know, the sound was there but not quite fully formed, whereas on this one they continue forming that sound, and maybe this album sounds a lot more confident and sure of itself in its sound. It's still not quite there yet, but the main weapon of this band is definitely their vocalist Lauren Hart. Even though Logan and the rest of the band come out with some awesome riffs and some fantastically huge songs, Lauren on vocals is an absolutely awesome vocalist, for her voice full of power, pulling out those growls. And when they actually let her on the last few songs, her singing voice is absolutely superb, and that is a hidden sort of weapon of the band that they need to kind of incorporate more into the songs, because I feel that although having a strong Arch Enemy influence there, there's having those clean vocals could maybe just sort of make them stand out a little bit more in the pack of current melodic death metal. This isn't quite melodic death metal. This is more extreme metal of its own. There's a little bit of a more hardcore and death sort of death metal influence in the riffs and the main songs, as it were. Lauren really raging out, possibly harder than on the first album. Her strong sort of growling voice even stronger on this album, and her singing voice seems a lot more confident in itself as well. I think she's used it a lot more on this album than she did the previous album. As I said, they should use that a lot more. And overall, I give this album about 3.5 out of 5. It'd be a bit higher, but as I said, I didn't say it, but there's a couple of songs on here that are not quite fully formed, and I'd like to hear Lauren's clean vocals just a little bit more. I'm not saying she should just start singing all the way through. Obviously not. She's got a fantastic growling voice. But some of the songs here don't seem quite fully there, and maybe I just need just a little bit more time to tinker the songs a little bit. But overall, definitely an album definitely much worthy of your time. Does that even make sense? Definitely worthy of your time. If you like the first album, you're definitely going to like this. It is indeed, as the album is titled, an evolution of their sound, and I think the next album's going to be the one where they really nail it and be an absolute classic. However, this album, well worth you getting. If you've not heard the band before, go buy it. It's called Evolution. It's on Ear Music, sorry, I should say. And definitely go out and buy it. Really good album. And if you've not seen them live, as I had the pleasure to do when they supported Fear Factory a couple of years ago in London, I can't remember what venue it was now. My mind's gone. I think it was the Coco. Let's see them live, because live these songs make even much more sense. And you see how fantastic a front woman Lauren Hart is, along with how much the band get on with each other. And Logan Mader's smiling a lot as well, which shows he's really enjoying this project. Anyway, Once Human, Evolution, go check it out. And if you can, go check out their first album as well. So there you go. That is what I thought of Evolution, the second album from Logan Mader's new band, Once Human. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying these videos, and feel free to check out my Patreon as well. Massive thank you to all those who do become my Patreon and don't donate anything to the channel, so that I can make the channel look a bit better and a bit more professional, hopefully. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I turn to face it all.